I hope you were prepared.
Boom! Or, I guess, I don't know. I need a stabbing thing.
Come with me if you want to live.
I'm coming! I'm coming! Tiny little Donald Trumpinator bobblehead, save me! Save me from Washington, D.C. or Democrat-run shitholes, just in general. But here you go. Now you got Democrat-run shitholes killing people. Over what? Over what? Oh, God, what is it this time? Well, it's over sweet and sour sauce, boys. The sauce is so nice. You get stabbed twice for it. Holy balls. Take a look at this. USA Today. 16-year-old girl stabbed to death during dispute over McDonald's sauce. Notice. No pictures. No images. Right. They'll put the kid's name 15 paragraphs down, hoping that libtards won't read this. But yeah, you might not have heard about this because they're still trying to figure out a way to blame white people for this. White supremacy, biggest threat known to man. They just told you that white supremacy killed all of those native Hawaiians in Maui. White supremacy killed them. Because, of course, white supremacy caused climate change, and climate change killed all those Mauians. It wasn't the inept state government or the officials or the police that barricaded the Hawaiians into that area that killed them, or lasers. No. It was just white supremacy. Because white supremacy is the biggest threat to black people. Really? Ain't no motherfucking black person afraid of white supremacy. I'll tell you that right now. The only people who are concerned about white supremacy killing black people are unfuckable toe-shaped white liberal chicks. That's it. With 5 o'clock shadows. That's it. Black people do not give a shit about white supremacy. They are not concerned about white supremacy. Case in point. Here you go. 16-year-old stabbed another 16-year-old over fucking sauce at a McDonald's. I got a suspicion that this demographic is not too concerned about white supremacists. Oh, but white supremacists shot 3 black people the other day. 3 black people shot? I'm sorry, is that a Wednesday in Oakland? No. Black people are not afraid of this nefarious, nebulous white supremacy threat. That's all fodder for dumb white liberal chicks to masturbate to. But here you go. This is what's actually happening. This is what black people are actually concerned about. Getting robbed at a Nike store. Getting stabbed over McDonald's hot sauce. Teenage girl is dead following a stabbing outside Washington, D.C. McDonald's. It's Washington, D.C. Fuck that place, man. Entire place is full of lizard people shitheads getting everybody killed. Everybody killed. It's fascinating how that works, man. What an absolute... Could you imagine being lectured to by New York City, Washington, D.C., or San Francisco? These places are full of fecal matter. And you got 16-year-olds stabbing each other over hot sauce. I don't even know they have hot sauce in McDonald's. I haven't been to McDonald's in like 30 years. Whatever shit sauce full of soy and sodium at McDonald's, they're stabbing each other over it. According to DC police, they were called to a hospital around 2 a.m. Sunday after a 16-year-old girl came seeking treatment for stab wounds. Despite life-saving efforts, she died. She got killed. An argument over sauce at a McDonald's led to this person, this poor kid, being killed. And they don't ever talk about it. You're not allowed to talk about it. Why are you bringing race into this? I'm bringing race into this. You motherfuckers are bringing race into everything. You are blaming white people for everything. Meanwhile, black people in Compton, black people in Los Angeles, black people in Minneapolis, black people in Chicago, black people in Seattle, black people in Portland, black people in Washington, D.C., they ain't afraid of white people. It's a talking point by motherfucking lizard people who are trying to get you to not look at the fire that they've created in our society and our civilization. The victim was identified by police as Naima Ligon of Waldorf, Maryland. There you go. She was stabbed during a fight with another teen girl outside a McDonald's at the intersection. Detective testified that the girls were at a McDonald's together, ordered food, got into a car together, and then they got into an argument over the sauces they got. This is the actual reality. Being stabbed for your fucking phone, being stabbed for your shoes, being stabbed for your hat, being stabbed over McDonald's sauce. What has created this type of mentality? What has created this? In Democrat-run shitholes, what has created this? Is it white supremacy? with the black Democrat city council, the black Democrat mayor, black Democrat representatives all over the place, but somehow white supremacy is getting two black chicks to stab each other over McDonald's sauce in a car? Nah, our society and our world in a lot of problems. And of course, the people who are causing this are trying to be asshole magicians and like, oh, look at white supremacy. It's a sleight of hand. Oh, white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy. Meanwhile, this is what's actually happening in these neighborhoods. Every day. In Chicago, in Oakland, and Baltimore, Detroit, all these places. They were screaming and screaming and screaming that a white supremacist with a Nazi gun killed 3 black people. And then they'll turn a blind eye to the fact that you've got Juneteenth celebrations. Nobody at any of these parties can tell you what the fuck Juneteenth is. But they're all being shot. 24 shot at one party, 29 shot at another party, 12 shot at another party. And ain't nobody want to fucking talk about that. No, not allowed to talk about that and scream white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy. But here you go. Hot sauce, sweet and sour, stabby sauce over here, again, in Washington, D.C., of all places. So any type of lecturing that you guys want to do in your Democrat-run shitholes, take it, write it up, print it out in triplicate, and then shove it up your fucking ass. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Support the channel. You want to be kept alive. Alakablam. Stay strapped and make way, because the salt must flow.